I never envisioned that Heartland would observe her another huge goodbye, especially to a person that most of watchers revered and upheld. Every one of you have lost Caleb. He abandoned Hudson. This was the essential driver of episode, helps elevated degree of feeling, since I generally cry when characters say goodbye. I might want to sum up the occasions of the episode. I will likewise talk about the Caleb plot. Be that as it may, how about we start with Amy? Amy was helping a mother and little girl vaulting couple in this episode. Verona, their pony, would persistently adjust her speed and become clashing with Sophia, making her stagger every now and again. Amy at first experienced a difficulty recognizing the genuine issue, however Logan, who has been utilized at Maddie since his acquiescence, assisted her with distinguishing it. The mother, the lurch, was the one impelling the issue. The pony was becoming harsh in view of her anxiety. Amy had the option to talk with the two and assist them with mending on account of Logan's help. Logan subsequently communicated a longing to get back to his earlier position. Normally, Amy wouldn't fret by any stretch of the imagination. That plot finished in light of the fact that she at times felt a requirement for his perspective. Lewis was very bustling in episode 8 since she had 3 intervo plots. Jessica was in the first. They were getting ready to give individuals access to the exhibition. Jessica had one idea that she wasn't totally enamored with. Jessica had an optimal as a primary concern for the exhibition, yet her longing to fabricate a bistro didn't fit that vision. It wasn't what she saw. Lewis became mindful of the way that she and Jessica weren't precisely in total agreement after this. This show thought wasn't an ideal choice for her. This leads me to the subsequent plot point of hers. Lewis found that her family is her most noteworthy love while talking with Jack about their latest business issues, which is the reason she needs to help the development of their organization. She is presently going to be engaged with the Heartland hamburger, yet in a business limit. Lewis found that Kate is sold on her own in her third tale. She had given her a memento. It didn't overemphasize it, yet it was a piece troubled about it. Cater offered her bicycle to recover the memento in the wake of acknowledging that it meant a lot to her. She expressed that since soil trekking isn't her obsession, it was the ideal decision. She did it with an end goal to watch out for her companionships with Brendan and Ellie. Composing is genuine energy. Another mother-little girl pair appeared to be content at the end. The episode's saddest minutes are going to unfurl. As it works out, Cass needs to move Carson to Kelowna with her for another business opportunity. Whole time, she protests to Carson continuously exchanging areas. Since he realized Carson needed to visit his mom, Caleb ended up in a tough spot where he needed to invest all of his energy with his child. Caleb was encouraged to act ethically by both Tim and Amy for Carson, yet additionally for himself. Tim wanted that Caleb wouldn't make the very mistakes that he had. Annie was empowering also, pushing him to think about Carson more. At last, Caleb settled on the choice that he wouldn't expose his child to the pain of a care debate. He wasn't at fault. To be close to his child, he settled on the choice to move to Kelowna too. Watching this was agonizing. Tim was truly thoughtful and could see himself in Caleb's circumstance. Amy was considerably more troubled, yet she had the option to acknowledge it. This was not goodbye, she demanded to Caleb. He stayed true to his promise and recorded his home for lease as opposed to deal, which might demonstrate that he intends to return from now on. Apparently, Caleb is long gone as of now. He's out until the end of the time, and I couldn't say whether he'll be back for the following. Since his tail wouldn't check out in the event that he invested in excess of energy in Hudson, maybe he could make an appearance visit. This genuinely saddens me. Beside the kiss plot, I thought Amy and Caleb's kinship was perfect. It was hard to say goodbye. Like Amy, all I could trust was that this was not our last goodbye. Beside all that happened in the episode, Jack seeing an image of himself remaining on a burial ground was one scene that especially intrigued me. Apparently, Jessica snapped the picture and added it to our display without getting anybody's consent. Jack was unsettled about it, but rather he would have rather not ruined the initial impression. This will without a doubt come up in the impending episode. What is your opinion about Caleb's goodbye? Leave a remark underneath to tell me. Folks, prior to twisting up, make sure to like, buy in, and gratitude for watching.